All right. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone, rule well and teach well. Shalom to hopefully elect men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. And shalom to a few sisters that's getting the orders of these last days. So I'm the brother Amma Warren. Coming at you with a quick video exhortation, Lord willing, and just edifying, but I want to get inside the book of Matthew 7 and 24 through 29. All right, and that headline goes into rock or sand foundations, and it hit me while I was inside the gym, just thinking about these times we coming in. A lot of scriptures play out, and that main one that we think about is Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge with stability. So when these times will come, right, you're gonna either have a rock solid foundation house, or you're gonna have a sand foundation house. And that, and I seen it through the spirit as if like, these times to come, right? No, it's like I said it back. I worded it wrong. I see it in the spirit as if like you sent that contract to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? Of saying, hey, when you bring those tribulations, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready for whatever you throw at me. I signed that contract, man. And you want to be able to prove Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai correct, right? Because he coming with it. But he also gave us the armor, right? He gave us the pieces, the recipe to be able to endure through it, man. Right? So I'm gonna just grab through this and Lord willing grab, precepts that flow with it, and Lord willing is edifying. Right? This right here, the book of Matthew 7, verse 24. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock, right? Because what is a rock? That rock, Yahweh Shai, it's that stone it's unmovable, Matter of fact, let me grab it inside. Grab two precepts right quick. What I just said in my head, yeah. Like I said, that rock is going to be like, a stone, and how's it going to be? What's going to make you that so much of a stone is the wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Right, first, I just grabbed one of the Proverbs. This Proverbs 1 and 5. It says, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Right, and with that being said, right, Yahweh Shem shall consider you wise. You decided to pick up what he put down. You decided to hearken to the words that he said, right, to be able to be ready for this battle, right, ready for his return. Matter of fact, to the book of Proverbs 22 and 3, it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, right? And like I just said, that'll be you pretty much making your house upon that nice foundation, that stone foundation, right? Once you level it out. I ain't the best when it comes to construction, what I'm saying, and getting a house, making a house. But when you make sure your foundation is level, what I'm saying, not staggered nowhere to where it can crumble, right? And this wisdom and knowledge, right, getting a good portion of the wisdom and knowledge, you're going to be able to have a solid foundation, right? You're going to know what the MOTB is. You're going to know who your enemy is, Esau, Edom is, right? You're going to know the time of Jacob's trouble. You're going to be prepared for it. It says a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, right inside the scriptures. Therefore, like I said, with you seeing these things coming down the pipeline, you already, like Noah was building that ark. You're already building that ark within the mind, put on the whole armor of righteousness, right? Let me jump back. Oh, the other one was Isaiah 33:6. Right? It's Isaiah. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it back over and I'm going to go back to it. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, right? And that also shows you the faith by works, right? He said, hear the sayings of mine and doeth them, right? Faith goes, the words got to follow with the faith. It says, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. Why? Because he understand that prudent man understand the bad times that's coming, that you will not be able to endure without having that hedge of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, and then the time that we're coming into, hey, you got to have this major precept right here down packed, man. You got to believe in 144%, right? Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, right? So no matter how many cars you got, jewelry, you know, whatever that's carnal on this side, man, you know, that shit is not going to keep you stable, you know, when it ain't no food out here. Right? When Esau come down with great wrath, like it states in Revelation 12:12, you know, Isaiah 59 and what I think 16, right? That wisdom and knowledge gonna keep you stable, man. Why? Because you're gonna know what to do. These folks do come pick you up. You know, if once the shelves do go empty, wait upon the Lord, right? If the truth come get you, hey, what it says in Matthew, agree with our adversary quickly, right? That's a part of building your house all on that solid foundation. Right? Either way it go, you're gonna be solid when these times, when shit hit the fan, when that fire, right, and that furnace, you can say, gets turned up. You know, you're gonna be ready for it. Your house is built for this. You know, but if you're on that rock, what is it? Sand foundation, right? Man, when adversity hit, your ass gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna crumble because you wasn't preparing yourself now. Right, and that's the beautiful thing about Yahweh Shem Yahshua gave us a grace period to do so, right? You know, go through trials, many trials, you know, because when these times the real trial, right, the hour of temptation going to come, and you want to be able to pass that test, man. You know, you ain't trying to goddamn be on the wrong side of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, you tell you, hey, I'm a man of war, and it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of me. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Right? This Isaiah 33:6 again, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And like I just, stated, right? That's going to be a person that built his house upon that solid foundation. This truth is going to mold you, man. Right? Matter of fact, speaking of that, I'll park for that. Like I said, hey, it's like, we inside a spiritual contract, man. To Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that, hey, when you come, we're going to be ready. So right now, we're going through all the trials and tribulations, man. We're building ourselves up right now, every day, each and every day, trying to renew ourselves, man. Right? I just start at verse 1. Sirach 2:1, the infamous, man. Right? I'll just start from 1 down to 5. Right? It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right? It's gonna be days where, you feel like it's a procrastination spirit on you. You gotta beat that shit down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep fighting it, because at the end of the day, we know that we have to be trying to mold ourselves for the times of adversity, putting us as much work as possible, right? What it says in Ephesians 5 and 16, redeeming the time of the days of evil. Right? So we want to be each and every day, you want to keep pushing towards molding ourselves to the perfect elect man as close as possible, right? It said put on, we try to put on as the elect. Right? But it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right? Verse 5, the point. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right, and that also helped me spark off this whole thing as well. This topic, because like I said, it says for gold is tried in the fire. We doing now. So when that fire come, that real adversity come, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get tried, and hey, we're gonna be ready though. We're gonna come out pure. We're gonna be able to go through the calamities. You know what I'm saying? And not faint. Because Yahweh Shem Yahshua finna bring the pestilence. He's finna bring the love of many waxing cold, famine of food, famine of word, the MOTB, right? Real temptation, right? Real temptation, You about, man, it's a lot. You know, the list goes on, but you know, the Lord finna bring, you know, a lot of temptation to you, man. You know, and like I said, you know, some of my videos, I compare, you know, it to the time of the three holy men, you know, being in that furnace. You know, hey, they was built upon a rock foundation. Right? When they when they went inside that furnace, it showed what they stood on, which was business. You know, they stood on business. You know, hey, they built their house upon a rock foundation, right? Because hey, when it was time to get tried, right? They stood firm, man. You know, then at that they had your house shot right there with them, man. You know, and that's what we want to do when these times come. He want to find us doing the work when he really, you know, come visiting the earth. Right? So that's the main point on that. Right? But it says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, right? Only the one that Yahweh Shema Shai has you know, ordained from the beginning is going to actually make it through that fire. Yahweh Ratazah, you know, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, we one of those, you know, men. Lord willing, we one of those men. You know, and also, you know, we got some sincere sisters as well, right? You know, Lord willing, y'all are part of that remnant that can go through that fire, you know, be tried and come out, you know, pure, you know, right? So back in Matthew 7:25, it says, and the rain, matter of fact, I'll go back into it from the top. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Right? Hey, you come to different doctrines. You know what I'm saying? Esau with the temptation, you know, all kinds of things to throw you off your course. You know, that is like, you know, football players gotta go through that little tunnel thing where you gotta walk, you know what I'm saying, like this, and you got the pad, you ain't beating you, you know what I'm saying, like you following that course. Your foundation was a rock. You built for this, so you walking through. You know, it may be tough, but at the same time, you know, you walking through it. You know, it says and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Man, a rock is, you know what I'm saying, it's firm, right? Matter of fact, go to Ephesians 6 right quick. Right? Because, you know, like I said, you know, the time we coming into, Yahweh Shema Shai has told us about these things, man. You know, it was nothing he has not warned us about, right? You know, we come to a time, like I said, no food. Like I said, the man, Esau coming down with great wrath, right? He gave us the armor. You know, you got to put it on. You know, because either way it goes, if you put it on or not, Yahweh Shema Shai coming. You know, so your best bet is to put it on, you know, and be ready for the battle, right? Matter of fact, yeah. This Ephesians 6, and 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and in the power of his might, right? Because long as we being strong in the eyesight of Yahweh Shai, he can give us what we need, man. You know? It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. That's that craftiness, man, right? See, the world hasn't seen Esau on how it was when he first came over here, taking over shit, you know? But his horns about to really show, you know? And it's about to really, and we won't be escaped from the judgment either. We got to go through this as well. That's why I said you either have your rock or sand foundation, because he finna try us all, man. We all got to go through this fire, you know? And when Esau really comes down with that great wrath, like it states in Revelation 12:12, right? It's really coming from Yahweh Shema Shai, but you're really going to see what you was standing on this whole time. Was you standing on sand, or was you standing on the whole rock? You know, and Lord willing, you know, we stand upon that rock, man. Right? But it says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shema Shai, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right? Like, you got to put on that whole armor, you know, the knee pads, the helmet, the goddamn arm brace, knee, whatever, everything to complete, you know, the whole entire uniform, man. You want to have that on. You know, that shows that you have on the whole, armor, right? That shows you ready for whatever, Esau come down with, man. So that was really that on that. I'm gonna go back to it. This is Matthew 7:26. It says, "And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand." You know why? I read it and then I'll break it down. Verse 27. It says, "And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it." Right? And that's the thing about it. Like I said, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself. Right? The rest of the simple pass on or not punished. The simple gonna pass on thinking when these times come, I can prep on my own. So I can store up all the food. I got all my artillery. You know what I'm saying? You're not ready for this real battle, man. You can't beat no man who was blessed with the sword. You can't beat a man this is his rulership. You won't be able to beat him. Right? So when he really come down with his shit, you won't be able to stand against it because why? You're not building yourself up upon the rock foundation, which is these scriptures, man. Right? Matter of fact, that precept came to mind. Matter of fact, here go a good one. Call Allah Yahweh Shema Shah. It's 2 Esdras 9, verse 7. It says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works," right? Because for you believe, you're gonna, in order you to make that solid foundation, you're gonna do the work. You're gonna put the work in, man. Right? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way around it. You're already gonna put the work in. "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith," like I just stated earlier. Faith goes, faith and the works go hand in hand. It says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils," right? Dangerous times, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Right? Jeremiah 1:5. Right? And it says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them despitefully shall dwell in torments," right? Physical, suffering, mental, right? Fire and brimstone, right? Teeth of wild beasts gonna be tearing your ass up. Those one that built their house upon sand, right? When shit hit the fan, they're not gonna be able to stand up, right? This shit gonna be like a sinkhole, man. You know how it is with sand. Once that water hit it, you're gonna sink in, right? And this time you can see through the spirit as adversity, right? When adversity really hit, a lot of folks gonna fail, man. They're gonna fall because why? They wasn't trying to put themselves, because like I said, Yahweh Shah is that rock. You're not trying to walk after Yahweh Shah, right? Yahweh Shah. Then hell, when adversity hit, you're not gonna be saved, man. He's gonna make sure he puts you through hell, man. Right? Which is a condition. Also, the grave, right? So he can put you in both of them. He gonna put you in that badass condition. Then, hey, that condition gonna just take you out, right? And like I said, those the one that built their house upon that sand foundation, right? Read it back one more time. It says, "Then shall they," verse 9, "then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways." Why? Because the word has been going out each and every day, sun up to sundown, right? And we out there on the highways and the byways preaching, like I said, week in and week out, right? People come by and they scoff, whatever, right? But it said they abuse my way. I almost said despise. They abused the ways, right? Because they heard it, but they didn't want to put the work in for it, man. They didn't want to make that house. They didn't want to make themselves ready for the battle, right? It says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways." Why? They gonna be in pitiful case. Why? Because these things starting to play out. Esau that came down with great wrath. He done took the food off the shelves from you. MOTB gonna be right here in front of your face. Temptation. You ain't gonna be able to goddamn stand up. You ain't gonna be able to if it's a fight, you won't be able to swing back. You don't have no arm. You don't have no might, no strength. This is what happens when you build yourself upon that strong foundation of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge is stability, right? The strength. You know, when that man put that C hip in front of your face, you might spit on that man. You know, you gonna cuss him out. You know what I'm saying? You may tell him, boy, put me in the guillotine facing up. You know, you got the strength to do that, right? But when he come down with that wrath and he put that, you know, that C hip in front of your face, you gonna fold like a chair, man. You gonna fold like a chair that man hit the Edomite with out there in Alabama. Right? You gonna fold like one of them. Right? Verse 10. It says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, right? Doing the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you loathed the bullshitting around, right? Thinking these times ain't coming. When we out here warning you, lining everything up with the scriptures, right? It says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know after death by pain, right? So a lot of Jake gonna have to go through that fire, that real fire. You know what I'm saying? World War III. You know what I'm saying? Getting mauled out here by these troops and stuff like that. You know, they got no death by pain, and it's not gonna be no quick death. You know, it's gonna be one of them. Shit, hell yeah, maybe got them down for a whole week straight, messing around with Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, why? Because you built your house upon that sand, so you got to get the consequences from doing that. Building your house upon that sand, right? So that was that on that. So back in Matthew 7, I'll start back at 26 and I'll finish it on that. All right, it says, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built this house upon the sand, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell. And great was it fall, right? And you can also, you know, line it up with your mind, you know, because you're gonna take a strong mind to endure these times to come, man. Right? So when adversities come, you won't be able to endure because you're not mentally strong, right? It's a spiritual thing, but you know, it's a mental and spiritually thing, right? You won't be mentally ready for this battle, man. You know, but verse 28, it says, and it came to pass when Yahushua had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes, right? So that was just that on that, you know. Lord willing, you know, it was edifying, right? And I'm going to give out honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash, right? Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to hopefully like men that scattered abroad. Till next time I say shalom, and hey, keep the faith, man. All right, it's going to be needed inside these times.